Hello everyone, and welcome to Cars, Grilling, and Technology. This is Will. And when I first started this channel, I said that I wanted this to be a transparent channel where we would talk about successes and failures. So this is what I did last night. So I basically incinerated 8 pounds of pork belly burnt ends. So you're probably saying, how does one incinerate pork belly burnt ends when it's a pretty easy recipe? And this guy on this channel even has a video where he did some pork belly burnt ends that came out pretty good. So to answer this question, I'm gonna need to go outside. So stay tuned. I'll be back. I am outside in my beloved Yoder YS 1500. I've had this since May. It has been a really good grill, but damn. I am letting my habits from the YS 640 that I had carry over into the much bigger grill. So the first mistake I made yesterday was part of the week I worked from home. So I was doing paperwork, looking at spreadsheets and that kind of thing after I put on the burnt ends. So instead of them being on for about 2.5 hours to maybe 3 hours, they were actually on for about 4 hours. So because they were on so much longer, the bottom got a little bit crispy. So I said, well, once I get them in the butter and the other solutions and get them to get tenderized, that shouldn't be that bad, so I should be okay. But what I keep doing on this grill, and you tell yourself, hey, when I take the stuff off to go wrap it, check the pellets, then you get tired of doing something else, then you're like, oh, let me go ahead and wrap these up real quick. So yesterday I forgot to check the pellets. So for the second time in the last 3 weeks, I ran out of pellets while these were tenderizing last night. So the grill had got down to about 150 degrees. So I went ahead and rectified that and then put them back on, and it was just a nightmare from there. I had them on for like 2 hours and they tasted good, but they still weren't that tender. So I left them on the grill for maybe another 2 hours trying to get them tender, and it just went from bad to worse. So by the time I pulled them off, this is what we had. So we had incinerated pork burnt ends. After about an hour, my wife wanted some because it was late and she was hungry. And they were pretty good. They had some good flavor, some good color. They just weren't as tender as I would have liked. So I put them back on the smoker. They were still covered up. And after about an hour, this is what I came up with. Now, don't get me wrong. This is going to sound really, really freaking weird, but they do still taste good. You'll just break half of your teeth trying to eat them. So like I said, in this channel, we're going to share the successes and failures, but as the title says, we're going to do, we got a do-over going. Sorry about that. So today we are going to do some pork belly burnt ends, and this time Will is going to pay attention to what he's doing on the cook. So these are about ready to go out on the smoker. We're going to have them on there for about an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours, probably an hour and 45 minutes. We'll check them and we'll take it from there. So stay tuned. I don't care what's going on today. I promise that these are not going to end up looking like this. I'll be back. Round 2 has begun. So we're gonna let these sit. We're probably gonna check them in like maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so, and then flip them if I have to. But we are not going to make the same mistake 2 days in a row. I'll be back. Stay tuned. I am back. Well. Look what happens when you pay attention to what you're doing when you're trying to cook. I don't know what was going on with me last night trying to cook these, but this is what my pork belly burnt ends are supposed to look like. And just to recap, you know, we do these and we cube them up. I used Slap Your Daddy seasoning, put them on the smoker for about 2 hours, then brought them in and put them in a pan with some brown sugar, honey, and then also some butter to add a little bit more fat. Did that for an hour and a half, and then came in and sauced them. Sauce, I just mixed some brown sugar with a cup of sauce, a little bit of apple juice, and some hot sauce. Let them sit on the smoker for about 20 minutes. And this is what we got. We got real burnt ends tonight. So I know these are going to be good. My family will be pleased because they were promised this last night. And as you see, we just had an incinerated mess over here. But like I always said on this channel, I'm not going to do anything perfect all the time. I said I'll be transparent with everything, and most of the videos we post cooking food come out great, but sometimes you just have a fail. So I will take the L on last night and take the W for the win tonight. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be me showing something that I burned. Take care.